Good morning. March. This is the second video. The first video I said some crazy shit and I'm not gonna post it because it will get me some. Nobody ever looks at my videos, but if somebody actually did look at my video, it would be some fucked up shit, so I'm not posting it. So, did not work out last night. Just to let you know, FYI. So when you work out, you gain calories and carbs back, which is great. But you should not eat them just because you got them back. So let me show you. Let me give you an example. Yesterday, I wound up with 0 carbs for the whole day for intake. After working out, I had 13 carbs still available. So if I would have eaten those 13 carbs, which I probably did not because I had popcorn for dinner, but that's not my point. If I would have eaten those 13 carbs, essentially I would have had 33 carbs, not 20 carbs, because my setting is for 20 carbs. So when I looked at it at 5 o'clock, I had 0 carbs, which means I ate 20 carbs for the entire day. When I looked at it later in the day, when I was sitting down going through my numbers and comparing, I had 13 carbs left. So that means because of what I did, my squats and my walking, I gained 13 carbs back. Don't eat those carbs because you need the deficit. So you want to stay at 0. If you're hungry, eat something that has no carbs in it, or drink water, or do something to keep your mind occupied. But don't eat those 13 carbs because then you're just eating 33 carbs. So what you burned the carbs, it doesn't matter that they're not there in your body, you still consumed them. So don't eat them. Now, this is my second video because my first one I said some stuff on there that would, if people watch my video, would flip. So my comment is that I seen a meme yesterday and unfriended somebody that I went to high school with because he had a meme on his page comparing racial equality, Rosa Parks, to owning an AR-15. And I tolerate a lot of stuff because that's why we're in America. Everybody has different opinions, everybody has different points of views. And that's the wonderful thing about being in America with this democracy. Many, many opinions. But when it comes to stuff like that, I don't tolerate it. Your right to own guns is not the same as my right to not be judged based on the color of my skin. That's racist. That's racist. And he stood behind his post. I blasted him on Facebook about it. How dare you say stuff? How dare you? That's ignorant. And he stood behind his post. And I unfriended him. Now, am I going to make a big impact on him? No. No. And obviously when he posted that, he didn't think about any of the people that he's friends with and how it would affect them and how they would feel. Makes you racist. So, my point to this is, when you're posting things, when you're out in the world, you need to consider your environment and those around you and how your words and your actions affect those. If you wouldn't want somebody to say it about you, you shouldn't say it about them. Treat those as you would want to be treated. Do unto others as you would do unto you. You want done unto you. Those are the sayings, and they're around for a reason. Now, lots of memes go around that I will ignore. And here in Maine, I fight a battle quite a bit on racism and equality and opening up people's minds and I know a lot of people probably think that I think everything is racist, but I really don't. I just want you to be a little bit more open-minded and a little bit more educated, because we get into this funk where we live in our own little bubble and we forget that there are actually things happening outside of our bubble and things that really are bad. And here in Maine, it's quite a bit, you know. For example, our governor talks about black people coming from out of state and coming to this state and impregnating their white girls and selling drugs. And the news media will post pictures of mostly out-of-state African-American, well, I don't like using African-Americans, out-of-state black people for trafficking charges. Don't really post the pictures of the white people. So those type of things bother me, because not every black person sells drugs. Not every black person from another state comes to Maine to sell drugs. And to insinuate that black people are coming from a different state to impregnate the white people and sell drugs makes those who do not interact with other races and other individuals frequently prejudiced. It's just like if I am constantly told that a bear is going to attack me, when I finally see a bear, I'm going to be afraid of that bear. Because I'm going to be afraid that bear is going to attack me, because that's all I've been told, is that a bear is going to attack me. It's the same thing. If you're constantly told that the black people are bad, when you finally see a black person, you're going to think they're bad. So I unfriended him, and I know I'm not going to make a difference. He's not going to give two shits about me unfriending him. But maybe next time he'll think twice before posting something like that. Because he knows me, and he knows my posts, and he knows my stances. And I'm not saying he can't post something to his own page just because of my opinion. What I'm saying is, be more cognizant of who your audience is. Because, not that you have to worry about offending everybody all the time, but you have to be more understanding of others' lives and experiences. And, you know, you just need to be aware that things like that are not okay. It's not okay to compare gun control to humanity. Humanity. It's not even, you know, my right or anything. It's humanity. We are all the same. Nobody is above anybody just because of the color of their skin, just because of the money in their bank account. Nobody is above anybody. When you die the same way I die. The same thing happens to your body that happens to my body. There's no difference. And I love this saying, if we were all blind, we'd never know what each other looked like. You'd never know. So why should that matter? So that's just my word for the day. So you know what I say, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. What are you investing in you today? Today I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts and invested myself some coffee and a bagel. Because I'm stressed about this fucking weather coming in where I'm getting over a foot of snow. I did not work out last night. I probably will not work out tonight. I am doing my 10 squats every time I pee. I got 80 squats in yesterday. And that's how I gained all those carbs back. So, you know, I will continue to do my squats every time I pee, every time I go to the bathroom. And that is it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I am headed into work to deal with the bullshit and ask for a raise. You guys have a great day. See you tomorrow.